Steve, what was it that Alshon needed to do? I mean, how come y'all weren't relying on him more early in the season?
Well, you try to let everybody earn their way, Joe. If you watch practice as coaches, you try to let everybody earn their way as they go. And Alshon kept getting better and better, knowing where to go. And in fact, we were commenting last night that in practice, he's practicing so much faster than he did early in the year. In fact, last night he was flying around. He looked like one of our fast receivers out there last night, which is encouraging. So he's improved, and I think he'll tell you that. And when you know where to go, then you can go faster. So, for a true freshman to step in here and learn the offense without being here much during the summer, he's come pretty quickly.
Steve, you like relying on those young guys on offense? I mean, Steven doesn't have a whole lot of experience. Alshon, freshman. Miles, a freshman. You like relying on those kind of young guys?
We're relying on whoever we think are the best players, obviously, to give us a chance to go win the game. Yeah, we generally don't sit around. I try not to talk about so many freshmen and young guys. But we have said we don't think this is the best team we're going to field here overall. We got a good team, but we're not a dominant night team until you have a whole bunch of fourth and fifth year players. You really do, and for some reason we've not built that up for whatever reason. We have about 5 or 6 seniors on the entire team that play. I found something else very interesting when I looked at their specialists. I bet you've never seen this. Their punter, their kicker, their holder, and their snapper are all seniors. Have you ever seen that? Scott, you've been around a long time. Have you ever seen that? Ron, that was amazing. Usually you got a freshman walk-on holder like Wando or somebody. But anyway, it was interesting. So these guys have done it a long time. They're they're experienced. They come with a lot of confidence every time they play. So we got to have some good things happen to get us in the ball game with these guys. But who knows? Maybe we'll get some bounces like we did last week when that Kentucky guy punted the ball and it bounced straight our way. I said, we got a chance now. Something good's happening. So maybe that ball will bounce our way a bit Saturday night.
Coach CC Whitlock got a game ball for last Saturday. Do you think he's maybe matured a little bit from last season after some off-field issues?
Yeah, CC has tried to do what's right, and that's why you don't give up quickly on some of those freshmen that have some problems. And hopefully after this game, Akeem Auguste will be back. He's a very good player in there, but that's what gave CC his chance to play. And CC had a good game, and he made 8 tackles, I think, which was something that he was not familiar with doing. He was making a lot of tackles. So he's improved, gotten tougher, and has proven he's ready to play. He's ready to play. He'll probably be one of our, when Akeem comes back, one of our 3 corners in there playing a lot.
Steve, you've had your team in this position before where you're nationally ranked, got a good record. You're facing a tough team, a higher ranked team on the road. Do you feel this team that you have has maybe a few more bullets in the gun, maybe a little bit better opportunity to spring the upset?
I don't know until we go play the game. Now, obviously, we want to go and give it our best shot and see what happens. But there's not a lot of pressure on us now. We're not sitting around here telling our guys this, that, and that. There's more pressure on that Kentucky game, I can assure you that, and the game next week when we play Vanderbilt, because we line up with those guys a lot better. So we all know that. But on the other side, if something good happens, we're going to give it our best shot and see what happens. But we're not going to toss in the towel if it doesn't work out for us. You know what I mean? We're a lot of football left, and this is just one game, and we want to get in the mix with them and see what happens. But we also got to remember down the road a little bit too.
Kenny's carried the ball 40 times the last 3 games, I think more than double any other running back. What has he been able to do to go from having no carries the first 2 games, all of a sudden now becoming the featured back? He carried 6 times that last possession in the Kentucky game.
Well, he seems to make some yards. That's usually the reason you give the ball to a running back more than the other guys. He's running forward, not going backwards, and making a guy miss every now and then. So that's probably why. But still, Brian Maddox did some good things the other day. Caught a nice pass down the sideline, made some good blocks in there. So he's still going to play. And Jarvis, we got to get him in there every now and then. I wish we could get Eric Baker. You know, he looks good running around in practice right now. But it's hard to play all of them. And plus we got Bryce Sherman averaging, 20 a carry? Something like that. Can't get him in there. It's hard to play 5 running backs. But that's, but we are playing 3, and that's probably, it's hard to do that also. I think South Carolina, we won last time we went to Tuscaloosa. I think Savell Newton had a heck of a game, if I remember right, in that 20-3 game. So probably a little bit different Alabama team than then. But who knows? All right, see you guys.